Hello world, PDR coming at you here with a 2015 Forester. Same one if you've seen the last video or two. But if you guys see right here, we've got a dent in the fender. I just got it warm. I'm gonna keep getting it warm while I'm talking here. And I've got a dent down here, if you wanna see, right on this body line. It kind of crosses right through. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just take out this dent, nice and easy, nice and quick here. Get it nice and warm. A nice car for a nice person. And then we're gonna go down and do a double dent. Double dent, one fender, passenger's fender, 2015 Forester. A lot of words, Now let's make some action. You guys saw how I did on the last video. I just took my #1 tool. I kind of sneak up underneath this plastic and I'm in. I mean, no big tips, tricks, secret there. And if you want to watch through that, Dan, I'm going to slide through it, and then there we are, right in the center. Just going to make some real nice soft pushes, putting about 1.5 pounds of pressure, about the weight of my hand. Please excuse the background noise. We are out here in nature with the birds and the Boeing jets. And I'd say we're about 40% done on this dent. I might want to give it a little more heat here in a second. No, it's nice and warm, and it's a fairly warm day. As it starts to get tougher to see, guys, I'm probably going to want to move that board back a little bit, but you can see that that dent is actually, wow, it's actually coming out pretty fast. I have great access. One of the little tip trick techniques that I said in the last video was that fenders are real nice to work on because you have so much access. And it is the case with this one. So at this point, I'm gonna let this hang right here. I was gonna kind of make sure it didn't fall. And I'm gonna move my board back just a foot or two. Pull it in a little bit. I'm looking at you guys through that angle, and now I can see I've got just a slight wave. Let's get the tool back to where we want it. And I'm right here. It is really tough to see, guys. But yeah, there's a slight shallow right here. And let me just do a little bit of finish work for you before we move on down to the other dent. And at this point in the video is when I say, I sure do appreciate y'all clicking on the video. I really do. If you would, hit that subscribe button. It helps out the channel. And this thing is at the 87% mark. I'd say 88 now. We're getting almost 1% per push because they're straightening out this last little, it's coming to its final form. And I was holding the tool like this, guys, bracing it with my finger and pulling towards the handle outwards. So I was kind of outwardly twisting. Very strange pull on this one. What I'll probably do is just go up like this and push normally. But yeah, I had a weird angle and I was just doing it kind of backwards. And I'm just trying to, oh, there it is. I was wondering why I couldn't get it in plastic there, and it was already popped out. So now I'm getting right back in here, and I'm just gonna finish off this last little, you guys can see that I'm just all over that panel. I've got nice access, nice movement, just kind of making little tiny pushes in the valley there. And since it's almost impossible to see, we're gonna move on down to this one. Now, I always make sure that my wood's grip is sitting somewhere where the back of these handles won't roll into it. Now, if I set it right here, this comes out a little bit, and the back of this handle could actually go down, especially if I grabbed it like that. So I always want to make sure that my wood's grip is not going to cause another dent, guys. Big trick. So you see that, I mean, sometimes I have my little cover on this, but I don't have one for my 22, so, or my 20-inch board. So I just got to be real careful that I don't make any dents. There we are. I don't know if you guys can see that. You should be able to. Come out a little bit for you. And I'm gonna pull my tool out. Nice little double dent long video for you guys. Of course, we're gonna grab the heat and just give it a little bit of heat because we are right on a body line. I'm not in too much fear of this paint cracking. I just want it to move well. And obviously getting it warm helps it move a little bit easier. And I'm recreating a top curve on what we call a compound curve, a body line that's curved this way and it's also curved up like this and then drops out on a flat. So it's three different surfaces that all come together. It's kind of a, and then if you notice, the front of this fender up here has this little lip that fades off. So a fading lip with a compound curve, that's pretty intricate. That gets into some scientific dent repair here. Compound curve, fading body line, dent extrusion techniques. Here we are, we're right in the center of that one, and I'm just man pushing it. If you guys see, that one took about 3 or 4 real nicely placed pushes, and it's almost invisible. Let me go down farther. Did I know that one was gonna come out so easy? No, I did not. And you know, I wouldn't say easy is the word. I would say after this long of experience, I finally, you know, got one to come out the way that it really should. They should all come out that easy, but unfortunately they don't. And this one, I'm basically babying it out to get that last little bit. It's very hard to see right now. And if we run that line through it, guys, I'd say it's 90+%. Very tough to spot. I might come in and make one little last final push when the camera's off if I take another look at it. But other than that, we got 2 dents done in about 7 minutes. And I'd say I sure do appreciate you guys clicking on this one. Hit that like on the way out if you would. Other than that, this has been PDR and I'm out. Peace.